Welcome back, my tubers, for some more drafting here on Arena. One more Baldur's Gate before we get some fresh formats again. Arena Cube is back tomorrow, so it'll be released on the day that this video drops, but this is going to be the last Baldur's Gate video for a little while, presumably. I don't know how long the Arena Cube is up. And then, as I mentioned in an earlier video, Vintage Cube is also coming back on Magic Online, so chance that I will start recording some of those in the very near future. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe button. You know the deal. We are here for some Baldur's Gate. We opened the Flames of Moradin. Terrible card. Don't have much time here. There's a Liara, Hippogriff, Priest, and a Grim Bounty. Blue Dragon also pretty good. I think I like taking the Bounty here and just passing all of these white cards. We'll see if that pays off at all or if I regret it immediately. Always have to sneeze as soon as I start the video, huh? No, that's not true, but anyway, caught it. Pick 2, got a Black Dragon, lovely follow-up to the Grim Bounty. Easily the strongest card in the pack. Although, actually, that's because I didn't see the Lenorm. Every time I see this card now, it just feels like such an amazing common. This is probably on par with the Black Dragon and maybe even better. But after taking Grim Bounty, pack 1, pick 1. I think taking the dragon here makes a lot of sense. Not too many other good cards. Valor Singer's Dees, the aforementioned Lenorm, but no, this is just a black dragon here, I think. If you wanted to, you could take Lenorm, but I'll go with the drag. Blood Money. I don't know why this is being passed. Isn't this card pretty solid? It is expensive, but you kill all creatures and you get a bunch of treasure. You can't really go wrong with that. In fact, we're passing 2 other good black cards, another Bounty and a Gate, but well, that's a pretty good sign for me. I do like Blood Money, and the card is also good. Follow that up with, ooh, man, I do green-black a lot in this format, but I think it's my most winningest archetype. Just has a lot of good synergy and a lot of good top end. I'm passing a Herd Gorger here, another one of those cards that I really, really like, but gotta lower the curve, and Myconid is one of the best green commons for sure. Okay, follow that up probably just with an Underdark Basilisk. Good early roadblock. Fantastic with the Band Together card. So it seems like a nice pickup. This is like the 3rd or something rally maneuver we've seen, but not that that's a big deal. Just noting that we've seen a bunch of that uncommon. Into, ooh, now we take the Gate for sure. Yeah, free rolling. Whenever I say free roll, people have asked before, what do I mean by it? This is a card that doesn't fill up a slot in your deck. You're always going to be playing, you know, green and black lands or whatever. Anyways, and yes, there is a small downside of it entering tapped, but it's always going to make your deck, you know? And it just has all upside, basically. Get some of my morning coffee. Get the blood flowing. Apparently, and I don't know if this is active yet, I should pay attention. This set is getting updated. This is a weird pack. 7th pick Juvenile, Mist Dragon, 7th pick Patriarch's Humiliation. They announced anyways. They announced recently that they're going to be updating the Alchemy cards again. So, okay, so it's not updated yet. I believe this is, for example, the Unicorn is going to turn from 4 mana to either 5 mana or 3 mana. I think it's getting nerfed, so I think it's going to turn into 5, but just something to note. Man, both those cards are super late. Humiliation is so good. Mist Dragon's great, but getting a Humiliation that late is, I don't know, kind of crazy to me. And now maybe we take the Unicorn. Maybe we're going to go white-black. So, as I was saying, though, if you are going to play any more of the Baldur's Gate Alchemy draft format in the future, expect some of the cards to be changed. I'm sure Arena will do some update or announcement when you log in next about it, but now I wish I had taken the, Juvenile Mist Dragon, because Young Blue Dragon here is pretty good. Although, you know what? Choose Your Weapon's also fantastic. I like this card way too much. So many flyers in the format, especially with all the dragons. And turning this into a combat trick to boot can always be pretty solid, so let's do that. Archery, Circle of the Moon, Druid are both fine. Druidic Ritual is surprisingly decent too. I don't have any big graveyard synergies yet, but green-black, like self-mill graveyard recursion is certainly a thing. Line up a shot, another fantastic, always main deckable card in this format. And some random nonsense we probably don't care about. It's a late air cult. Yeah, had I taken the dragon that one pick, the blue dragon, would have been pretty solid. Okay, pack 2, Gorian Wise Mentor. Probably not. We're going to want to stick with black, even though we didn't get too much black beyond the first few picks. Here, I think it's probably got to be the band together, eh? Some good cards. Trelasara, OG, another dragon, although this one wheeled the first time. Here something's okay. Valor Singer's okay. Yeah, band together. Good removal so far. We have line up a shot, we have choose your weapon, we have the bounty, the blood money, the dragon, and now we have the band together. Green in the front, black in the back there. It's like two different decks. I mean, I guess we don't have to be playing black, but it's going to be hard to pass up the card quality that I have in black right now. This Moon Druid's probably more filler. Belt of Giant Strength, no thank you. There's a Lenorm, and there's a Druid of the Emerald Grove here. Two really good cards. I think this deck wants the Druid more than it wants Lenorm, but man, every single green deck wants Lenorm. I don't even know if this is right. Like, we do have some expensive cards we want to get to, and this Druid's pretty good for that, but man, like I said, this is like a bomb common in green. That's rough. I'm going to take the Druid. It's harder to get Druids because they're uncommon, right? Oh, this is a very similar print run. We just got another Belt of Giant Strength. There's another Drider here. Drider, I am not very big on. It's okay at best. Like, 5 mana for a 3 toughness creature is pretty easy to block. I think I like the Deadly Dispute here a little bit more. Oh, I think they mentioned Manticore was also going to be buffed a little bit. This was going to turn into like a 3/1 now with the same ability. Don't quote me on that. What do we have? We have an Ambitious Dragonborn. This card's okay. We could take a Baleful Beholder. This card's also okay. I don't see us splashing any of these other cards. A lot of Valor Singers going around. I guess I could take the Lantern of Revealing too if we really wanted. These are all filler though. And like on 6, I'd rather just have the big old green giant. Let's take the Lantern here. I think that has the most potential. Perfect. Okay. Whew. Another fantastic pack for us, man. We would take, what, 5 of these cards and be happy with it? I guess these 4 specifically would be good. Nurturer's great here. Lenorm's great here. Band Together, Cleric, and even Prism is fine. I've passed way too many Lenorms, and let's make sure we get one of them. Nice, and there's the giant I was talking about. A lot of good blue going around. Blue is certainly open. Like we saw the 7th pick Miss Dragon last pack. We're seeing one 6th pick here. But I think what we have is really, really good. Oof. That's really gross though, yeah. Well, I knew blue was open. I don't know how much of red was open, although we did see all those Valor Singers, but kind of hurts to see so many good dragons go around. The blue-red dragon deck would have been pretty spicy. Follow the tracks or another line up the shot. Let's take follow here. A red dragon now. Wow, actually, you know what? So as open as apparently red-blue dragons is, we're still seeing infinite green cards as well. Like, I don't even mind what has happened. It's obviously too late to pivot. But our green is still really good, so no regrets. Okay, yeah, for sure. Especially if we're wheeling another Lenorm. Yeah, I definitely don't mind having stuck to green, because green feels just as open as blue and red does. It's just the black, really, that hasn't panned out. And I expect to see some more good black cards in pack 3. Wow, okay, yeah. This deck is becoming super, super amazing. The green is just so clutch. Okay, and we opened a pretty spicy one, the Wand of Orcus. I still don't like this card all that much. And actually, it's not that good in my decks, since I don't have any owlbears. I really think I should be taking cast down here. People can yell at me all they want, but like look at our top end. It's just so fat anyways. If I'm connecting with a 7-power creature, the opponent's probably dying already. I'm taking cast down here. That being said, Lenorm does have good evasion, so I've come around to Wand of Orcus a little bit, but I still think cast down's a better pickup in this particular spot. Another druid. Oh, there's that owlbear I was just talking about. Wah wah. Given our top end, I think we just want another druid here. Good pack though, man. We've seen a couple of, what, 3 now? Black Gates. Summon Undead would be good. The owlbear, the Ettercap. You know, with green being this open, we're probably gonna wheel something. I mean, it would be nice if the owlbear wheeled, but certainly the Ettercap coming back is not a surprise. Bonecaller Cleric. Yeah, we don't really need Pilgrim's Eye, do we? Just a good way to get back a fatty later on. I'm in for that. Traverse the Outlands. That is not the Verdant 8-mana card. There's our owlbear. Jaheira, so good. Wow, what a pack. Pick 5, Myconid, Lenorm, Jaheira, Nathashni, Hobgoblin, Spawn even. Yeah, green is more open than any of those other colors. This is crazy. Yeah, Jaheira's too good. Myconid's amazing as well, and then a third Lenorm. What the heck is going on? Could just be like mono green at this point. Don't see us playing Knoll Hunter. Don't see us playing Ghoul. We already have a Horror in our sideboard. It's not the correct pick, but I'm just going to take the OG. Another Herd Gorger. Perfect. Yeah, this deck is nasty. We'll cut this, like, Circle of the Moon Druid or whatever. Our top end is nuts. And we have a lot of ramp. Like, this is more ramp than I think I've ever seen in any of my decks. 2 Druids, the Myconid, the Follow, the Lantern, the 2 Nurturers. It's probably even right to cut some of this ramp. But I guess this is, what, 23 cards, so... looks pretty decent. I'd be surprised if we got any more playables. This could be big in our deck. I don't think we want it. And there were, again, there were a couple of green cards that could wheel, right? The Ettercap, the owlbear if we're lucky. What else? There was another Lenorm. I don't even know if we would... I mean, I guess we would take 3 Lenorm? Maybe we'd cut lineup a shot for one of those things. Summon Undead, yeah. That's also pretty good. In essence, it's just an extra copy of some of our fatties, so probably worth running. There's the Ettercap. I want to run the Ettercap too. I guess if I run Ettercap, the lineup a shot isn't as necessary. Our curve, though. Average cost of 4 mana. You know what it could be? Deadly Disputes a cut, maybe? I don't have that many cheap things to sacrifice, although I do have a few. Yeah, we have... Geez, look at this. 4 7 drops, 2 6 drops, 3 5 drops. Kind of nasty. I think the Dispute's probably a fine cut. I don't know how I can cut a Lenorum, but I also don't know if 3 makes a lot of sense. I mean, so realistically, the Lenorum, excuse me. As I was saying, the Lenorum realistically gets worse when you don't have as many early game plays to use the trick on. And I have like a Summon Undead anyway, so I think I'm okay cutting one of the Lenorum, keeping everything else like this. This looks like a pretty sweet deck. Can't go worse than yesterday. We went 0-3 yesterday. Let's figure this out. We probably only need, what, 7 black sources? We want to maximize on green, so maybe 10-7. Yeah, that should be plenty. Green is by far the most important. And a lot of our green fixes for black anyway. Okay. This could very easily get to 7 wins. Power is there. Will the draws also line up? I don't know. My biggest regret is passing that second Myconid, but I think at the time it was right. Okay, round 1 is a go. It's a keeper. Need to find a 2-drop ideally, but hopefully the opponent does not come out of the gates too quickly. Alright, Forest pass. That is good for us. Mirror match? Mirror match. We'd be okay with just drawing a few lands for the next couple turns. The problem with playing the Cleric out here is that they have a good attack then, but I guess it's not for that much, so we'll go ahead and run it out. Ah, Dispute. Yeah. Dispute's pretty good with double Myconid. Grim Hireling now too. So we need to kill the Hireling. Trade here lets them get a Scry. But obviously I can't let them hit me when they have the Hireling. Oh, they cannot do this. They don't have any treasure to sacrifice after activating the ability. I'm actually surprised they didn't play out the Hireling. So land's good. Let's go ahead and bounty the Hireling, or sorry, band together the Hireling. They get to scry, but they already just scried on top, so doesn't really matter. I'm willing to trade my Cleric for their Imp if they want. Okay. Ah, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, they have 1 card in their hand. Okay, I'm gonna lead off with a Giant. but I'm not gonna be surprised if I need to bounty that shepherd soon. Okay. So that was probably the card they topped. I'm guessing the rest were already in their hand. And we can just cleric back our giant next turn if we want to as well. Sorcery speed only right on the cleric. Yeah. Ah. That's bad. So, with the Intellect Devourer, I'm gonna need to bounty that instead. Because if I don't, then they get to cast one of my spells for free. Jeez, yeah. We're falling pretty far behind. Oh, they messed up. They didn't sack it to the ghoul, so they gave me free treasure there. Ah, that shepherd is ruining me. Take 4. They play a creature. They draw another card with the shepherd, maybe. They have another deadly dispute. They do. No, maybe not. Triple green. Oh, sure. That gives them the 8 power necessary for shepherd as well. Dang. They just played too many threats that I needed to kill. That's more or less fine. Need to find our blood money. That's our out. That ain't it. Okay. Well, if they don't have another removal spell for my Herd Gorger, at least the ground is stable. Right. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9. Okay. Instantly topped, huh? Oh, the Asterion, nice. Yeah, brutal. Good stuff. We got smashed here. That Owlbear Shepherd did so much work. I mean, even the Imp did a little bit of work as well. A lot of the times they just scryed to the top anyways, but man, that Owlbear Shepherd drawing how many cards? So what happens if I don't kill... What happens if I kill the hireling... Sorry, the Shepherd instead of the hireling? No, we just lose because they have the flyers poking us. Can't really realistically kill the flyer. Yeah. Just got smashed. This hand looks okay on the play. I would be hesitant to keep this if I was on the draw, but on the play I get to go turn 3 Lantern, turn 4 Owlbear, turn 5 Herd Gorger. So as long as the opponent doesn't go like 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, we should be fine. I guess 2 drop, 3 drop would still be pretty bad for us. No, because they play their 3 drop and then I would play my Owlbear. Maybe this is okay. Like turn one more color there. I just concede. It's nice to see. I don't like seeing all these lands, but... Okay, well... We've drawn 3 lands in a row. I wouldn't call that ideal, but... If they just like attack with Beetle, play out a Beetle, we can race pretty well, right? Attack for 4, play out Herd Gorger. Oh, Sellsword, sure. Yeah, I like offering a trade here. And then playing Big Papa. Another land, not ideal. 4 lands drawn. If they have the active trees in the provocation, we take a lot of damage, huh? It's fine. That Sellsword's not attacking, that's a good sign for us. Good, okay. I have to try to race. I have to... Wow, okay, that's terrifying. Because I can't win if I just sit back. They have too many more spells than I do. But we've drawn 5 land, 1 spell. Oh, they do have the provocation. They can't go too ham here. Oh, maybe they're just giving up. What? This is 17 damage. If I take it, I have lethal no matter what. Let's see what we draw. Because if I trade here, take 13, I don't have lethal on the crackback. If I just no block, take 17, I guarantee kill them. They would need to have the flash equipment. I'm taking it. Their land. Jeez Louise. Well, we played to our outs. Holy crap. We only drew 1 spell that game. It was the Basilisk. Remember, I tutored the Ettercap up with the gate. That's crazy. Sheesh, sheesh, sheesh. It was like 6 lands drawn or something. Oof. Well, I'm glad we went for the race. I feel like if they had just sit back for a turn or two, we might have lost to their... well, them having more spells than us. Okay. Back on the board, 1-1. On to game 3. Pretty good looking hand on the play. No big top end, but we do have 2 different ways to seek a card. So like turn 2 nurture, turn 3 follow the tracks. Go get another black gate. Oh, that's nice. Wow, that is some fat ramp. This is the fastest start we can have, right? Turn 2 nurture, turn 3 druid of the Emerald Grove. Assuming we don't low roll. Oh, anyway, Flaming Fist. Myconid's so good versus that. Let's go black and green. 12, very nice. Knoll Hunter as a 3/2, so they're probably not attacking this turn. Oh. Oh, I see, sure. Because they want to keep the 3-power creature to attack next turn with the Knoll Hunter. Play out our Basilisk, we'll play out our Myconid. Gum up the ground until we can find our fat beef. As opposed to skinny beef. That's fine. Good draw. We're gonna sit back, activate the gate, hold up cast down, and band together. It's fine. Yeah, pretty comfortable with our position. Not the card I was hoping for. That's better. I think I like passing here, keeping cast down open in case they go for like a band together or whatever. Yep. Again, just gonna keep holding open our cast down. Eventually we'll find something to start pushing through. Alright, lovely Ettercap target. Do that main phase. Land and pass. Again, plan here is to activate the gate, end of turn. Okay. Again, this is going to be a grind, but this is the ideal situation for us. There's a goodie. Okay. Land, Ettercap, pass. Messed up by not tapping the Nurturer. Oh wait, no, that's only for the Lenormand, never mind. It's also fine. Okay, there's a good band together target. I'm just using my mana efficiently here. That's also a fantastic draw, as it were. Alright, so let's attack with the Owlbear and see what they do. Because we can not only pump it up to a 6/6, but we also have cast down. If they go for some weird block. It looks like we're just going to get to eat their Roper here. 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't Lantern into Lenormand. And once I play out the Lenormand here, I'm not going to be able to hold up cast down, but they only have 2 cards in their hand now, and one of them they just drew for the turn, so. Only their Owlbear can block Lenormand at the moment. And I don't care if they multi-block the Owlbear. We're going to get a lot of value either way. I'm just going to let the trade happen. Yep, it's good. Belisara is going to trigger here, but that's no big deal. See, this is why you don't do anything until they go for something, because now that just ends the game. Gotta say, you don't need to get aggressive when you're already so far ahead. Going for the aggro cast down there is a way to lose the game, you know? Yeah. Never felt like there was any chance there. We just slowly squeezed. Kept getting more value. The Lantern was going to be good there as well if the game state did gum up even more, right? We'd start getting to effectively scry every turn. Find our blood monies, our other Lenorms, our, 2 giants, our bounty. 2 and 1. And on to the 4th. Okay. No ramp, but good enough on the play. And the Knoll Hunter. I don't mind smacking for 2 and passing. You can also just sit back and not trade 2 damage for 2 damage, but whatever. Yeah, I'm okay doing this. See, that's what I wanted last turn. Alright, I think my plan here is to... Another mirror match. Let's go land, pass. Hold up cast down, hold up gate activation. I'd rather get the owlbear off the battlefield than use the gate then. Now we can slam the chonker. And this way, if they have a band together, they're not going to be able to kill my Herd Gorger unless they have another larger creature to play in addition. That's pretty funny. Alright, nice. We get to attack for 7. If they trade, we get to Cleric it back immediately. If they don't, no big deal. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna hold the swamp for Jaheira activation. Jump. Take 3. Jump. Take 12. Love that card with the giant. Always so spicy. I hope they don't have a Lenorm. It's a pretty good draw. Yeah, that means I'm going to keep the beats coming in. And we're going to go ahead and play out the 2/5 now, I think. Because it can block the Knoll Hunters. Oddly, I might be chumping with Jaheira. Or I could leave myself dead, do another Arcane Archery or whatever it's called. The Jaheira, I guess, can gain 4 life later on. If we draw like an Excess Forest. That doesn't gain Death Touch unless it attacks, right? Yeah. Actually, no. Let's get one of them off the battlefield. And the Bone Collar Cleric can get the Jaheira back anyways. I'm not going to play around them having a second. Oh, yikes. Okay, they did have a Lenorm. I think we're still attacking here. They have to be scared that I'm making such aggressive attacks. But I think this is a good play. Can get back our Eder cap. I'm going to go ahead and turn this into a 3-4 and gain some life. So the 6/6 Null Hunter has Trample. But we can soak up a lot of that damage. If they get a little bit too frisky, we're going to be able to kill them next turn. Alright, they're going to leave back their Kaga. So I'm going to go down to 2. And then they're going to play the Lenorm, and I'm going to need a top deck. Probably not the best spot to put myself in, but... and I think that does it, right? I think we're dead here. Oh, well, that'll do it as well. Good beats. Yeah, maybe I played that a little bit too aggro. I don't know, holding back the giant I don't think made as much sense as continuously attacking, but I guess if I hold back the giant, especially since I have the cleric, they don't get to attack very well. I probably just got way too aggro there, yeah. When we have cleric on the battlefield, they don't want to really attack into the giant. And we have such good top and late game. That was on me. In the other game where we flooded out, it made sense to race. It was actually good to, but in that game, I don't think it was good to race. Had to turn off the attacking cap and put on our sit back plan. This is a mulligan. That is a snap keep. Yeah, band together not so good here, because I'm not gonna have a fat creature on the battlefield until much later. Aggro. That's gonna be a nice pickup. Black white, okay. And normally I would block here, but because I have Lenorm in my hand, I'm actually gonna wait. Oh. I think that's probably a good play from them, given the fact that I didn't block. Clearly I wanted to keep my creature alive. If they just activate Unicorn here, I'm gonna okay and cast it down. Obviously they got in for 1 extra point of damage, but they spent their turn doing that. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna take another 2. If I don't draw something next turn, we're gonna fall too far behind, it feels like. Let's see, I take 5, I go to 8. Go back up to 11. Do I need to high roll with this and use this right now is the question. Alright, I think we're gonna wait. Alright, that's a good sign. Won't be surprised if they have removal here. But if they don't, then the giant stops them in their tracks. If they have something like Minimus Containment, we can sack the giant, bring it back with the undead. Still haven't seen our blood money. I'm gonna block if you attack. If you pass, then I'm feeling really confident. Let's go land, lantern, pass. And if they don't do anything again, I get to activate the lantern. If they do find a removal spell, we have Lenorm. If they have a sacrifice a creature effect, we get really, really hurt. Alright, it's worth. That was the play I was mentioning, but now that we have the open mana, we might as well use it and save the summon undead. Decent draw. Alright, let's clock them. What's in their hand? Must have a couple of land or something. Sure. I expect them to attack with Paladin, but maybe not Ghast. Oh, they are going to attack with both. Okay. Spicy. Ah, I see. And then flicker to get an extra blocker. That is a fantastic draw step. 2 blockers. Hell yeah. And we're gonna go ahead and summon undead. Oh, there's our blood money. We finally saw it. Yay. Alright, so currently Lenorm can only be blocked by their devoted paladin. 6 life, 3 blockers. I'm a block. Let's play around the +2 effect here. Make sure we block everything. Black-white doesn't have a way to give trample as far as I can remember. So if they have like the rally maneuver, they can gain 4 life, but it's clearly not good enough. Alright, I think we got him. Nice. Whew. Looked a little bit dicey there at the beginning since we had nothing but fat in our hand, but it was one of those scenarios where drawing a land or spell was usually pretty good. Either one was pretty good, I should say. Salvaged, 3 wins. This deck is good, man. I mean, might have punted away that one game, but nice looking hand. Turn 2 Nurturer, turn 3 Druid. Oh yeah, this is a nice ramp. Another green black. Even got a high roll. This is going to be a turn 4 Herd Gorger. Turn 4 Herd Gorger, turn 5 Black Dragon. Not too shabby, I'd say. This is the ideal creature curve out in essence. Oh, that's really gross too. Alright, let's smack in for 7, see what they do. Then gain 2 more life back, kill one of their spawn. Might have lethal next turn depending on how they do it. Lenorm on the giant, plus double its power and toughness. Green-black, so they can't give lifelink to that. Unless they have a white card in their hand, maybe that they're splashing, but... Oh? I guess I also don't want to randomly die. I'm gonna chump the 6. That is a suspect attack. Okay. So probably not going to be able to kill him here. I think if I just attack with this, they're not going to block. And then we can go for lethal. Oh, okay. Surprised. I'm gonna pass with Lenorm plus choose your weapon available. And really hope they don't have a cast down or a band together. Cast down specifically, I guess. Nice. All right. Sure. So I need to double the power and toughness here. Because if I Lenorm, then it cancels the ability. But if we double, then the fight goes off and they lose their Scanos. Good. Okay. GG's. I mean, they're not 100% dead, but they are pretty dead. Just gonna keep open the Lenorm. Okay. Still think we're just passing with Lenorm. No rush. Can activate the lantern here instead as well. Okay, you got me. Maybe they have a blood money of their own? No, they don't. So... GG? Hey, let's go. Alright. Not today, not today. Up to 4! We're doing it! Yay! Get my gems back with one more win. Hey, blood money. Hey, turn 2 nurture and hopefully a turn 3 druid. Okay, this hand is nice and rampy. I like it. Dream hand here. Another mirror match. Rigged. Matchmaking. I don't believe you. Aww. Sometimes unlucky. Mirrorless is good. I'll trade if they want. It's good. We have all the necessary lands we will ever need. This is looking like a decent blood money setup game. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, yes, indeed. I'm actually okay to trade here. If they want to block with the muralists, I'm fine with that. Okay. Okay. Damn, pretty tempting to kill both of those creatures too, honestly, but... Plains? It's always Asterion. Always. Oh, that's gonna be a gross draw. Okay. Show me what you got. They can't double block here. If they do, it's a mistake. Sure. They might not even have any more dragons. Oh, they do. I don't mind running out the Myconid. We're not gonna play out too much more. Like, we're gonna save the Bone Collar for sure. It's fine. You can kill one of my mana dorks. It's a good draw. Alright. I'm a little bit concerned they also have blood money, given the fact they killed my Myconid and not my Scaled Nurturer. I don't need to develop out on the board anymore. I'm just gonna pass. I think this is a reverse blood money. Horn of Valhalla. Oh. That's a pretty funny draw. In that case... Unblockable the norm seems pretty good. Alright, that should be game over. Go Jaheira. Pop pop. And they've seen enough. Alright. action. We got to 5 wins. We did it. We knew the deck was good. Two more. But I'm happy with 5 either way. Because even a deck that could get to 7 wins, I say this all the time, on average wins like, what, 4? Maybe 5. So, as long as we're making a profit on gems, that's all that matters here. As we move on to... What are we, 5 and 2? This is game number 8. I'm going to keep this hand. It is not great, but it is keepable because of the follow the tracks here, and we're on the play. So turn 3, follow the tracks, get the Gate of the Black Dragon, and then we unlock our cast down and whatnot. Seems fine. Oof, and our opponent's on a mulligan to 5? Variance at its finest. Okay. I was going to debate using cast down on a scaled nurture if they had one there. It's going to be pretty sad if I just spend my next turn activating the gate, but... not the end of the world. They have no pressure currently. And now we have a good curve out. Starting on turn 5, I'm going to curve you out. I guess it's turn 4. Turn 4, gate. Turn 5, giant. Turn 6. Oh. Cannot cast down Jaheira. Good draws here. Damn. Good creature, good creature, good creature. Removal, removal, removal. You love to see it. That's okay. Smack in while it can. Play Jaheira and pass. Okay. So in response to that, while they only have 1 mana open, I'm going to go ahead and kill their Jaheira with my Band Together, which is my weakest removal spell. Big ol' 18. Ugh. Still get to attack this turn with the giant as well. Maintenance soon. Oh, that must be the maintenance where they're going to get the update for Alchemy. Alright, let's go for it. This is very aggressive. But Sewer Plague doesn't kill Jaheira. If they have Band Together, I can cast down a response. This is a way to lose the game, though. If they have a way to counter my Lenorm. Nice. Didn't, though. That was unnecessarily greedy of me. Glad it worked out. Eee. Yep. Oh, this doesn't work. I can just order all the damage on the hook. They must not have known, but that's something that's easily overlooked. As the attacker, you get to decide how you want to split up the damage, so... Alright, cast down on the bear. Blockable Enorm. Land pass. Activate our gate at end of turn. Grim Bounty, anything that can block the norm. And lickety split. That is game. GG. Yeah, Lenorms are so freaking good, man. Opponent wasn't a mulligan to 5 there. I mean, they did undo the mulligan with a couple of card draw effects and cards that gain a lot of value, but we kind of just ran them over still with our good curve. All right, we are 6-2 now, 1 away. Let's pop, see if this lovely green-black deck can get there. Maybe we'll cast Blood Money even once. All right, well, apparently we're not going to be getting a last round. Sorry, I was muted there for a second. Because there was just that update I was talking about earlier. It happened right before I could finish my last match, and so they ended all the drafts in process. So now, the next time you play Baldur's Gate, all the cards will be updated or whatever. But yeah, they ended my run there, so we're on a cliffhanger, 6-2. They did pay me out as if I went 7 wins, so I guess that's good, but that is going to be it there, kind of a sad ending, but we got the prizes. We got 6-2, so we'll just assume that we got the 7 wins. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Should be, again, like I said, Cube, so stay tuned for that. Peace out.